Mm. So, took an L last night to Drew. Went ahead and played my fucking bowl game, playoff game in the CPC league and lost in that. And then in turn, I went to go get some revenge on somebody and played Madden. And I took an L in that. So I'm on a 3-game losing streak right now. Doesn't feel good. It's not fun. I don't like losing. Let me say that again for the people in the back that didn't quite hear me. I don't like losing. Who does like losing? Those people that like losing or are comfortable with losing or are content with losing or think that losing is something that's supposed to happen, guess what those people are called? You guessed it. Losers. And I'm no loser. I'm a winner. As a matter of fact, I don't even eat meat. But because I am such a winner, I always have chicken dinner, okay? Just so you know, motherfuckers. But anyway, redemption. Redemption is upon us. The Minnesota Golden Gopher. Let's see if they are the first or the second. I believe they are the first. Yeah. Yes. No. UCLA beat my ass at my home? Oh. Vengeance will be mine. I want UCLA. I'm not going to forget that. Okay? So. But, unfortunately for Minnesota and for my good friend, the Mob Master, I fucks with Joey real heavy, man. That's a cool guy. I'm going to have to beat his ass. Okay? Because somebody has to feel the wrath, man. Somebody. And we're going to start off with the Minnesota Golden Gopher, okay? First of all, I hate y'all colors. I've been to your stadium. I hate it. It's open. Well, I don't know. It was back then. Remember when the Vikings stadium roof collapsed? Remember that? Remember the Metrodome with the snow? And they had to play at Minnesota Golden Gopher Stadium, and they had one of the greatest games in the world against Green Bay up in there. I forgot who won. It was Green Bay. No, because it was Brett Favre was playing. It was beautiful. I've been in that stadium. It was cold as hell. In Minnesota. Minnesota is probably the coldest place I've been to in the United States of America. Matter of fact, out of all the places I've ever been to in these great United States, Minnesota is by far and away the coldest place I've ever been. It was April, and it was a blizzard. But I'm rimbling and rambling, as I like to say to my children. But before I continue my rimbles and rambles and play my game, I must drain the main vein, or the lizard, whichever you prefer. Give me a second. Yes, my beautiful.
Start streaming.
I'm already streaming, but what are you saying?
Here. Juice.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Apple juice? It's kind of frozen now.
The kid will just eat the ice. I like ice. Wow.
Alright, thank you. That special kiss gonna help me win my game. Yay! Alright, close the door, please. I love you. Cut the light off, too, please. Cut the light off. One more second. I know you'll recognize, realize, and then emphasize, rewrite. All right. Like I said, we're going to run this back again for those who weren't watching before. Yesterday, I lost in heartbreaking fashion to Drew. This morning, I lost in heartbreaking fashion in the CPC League to the Louisiana Raging Cajun. Okay? At the last second, I lost by 3. People think it was mainly to avoid Rid. It wasn't. I lost in fair and fucking square. Then I called myself angrily beating somebody's ass. I was like, somebody's about to feel this ass whooping. So then I got online on Madden and proceeded to get my ass whooped on stream. I titled the stream, "I'm Mad," and I got my ass whooped. I know this your squad. I know it's your damn squad. Yes, they beat my ass. Well, they didn't beat my ass. It was a very good game. I threw 3 picks with your boy. You know, the quarterback you got now, Wilbur, whatever his name is. But anyway, Golden Gopher, prepare. You see Billy West. You see the guns. The Golden Gopher, prepare for that ass. All right, to be handed to you. All right? We're gonna do something we did in a long time. Let's go all red. Let's go. I plan on winning this game in convincing fashion, as they say in college ball.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to
And just for Drew, because I know my boy Drew is watching, I think I'll play some defense today. Huh? You heard me. Put it on the phone, you black bitch. You heard me. What they have reduced my crowd to. Look what they have reduced my crowd to. I am the runner-up in the national championship last year, man. And there's no reason that.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Caught in the backfield. He's brought down. Game here. saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him.
There we go.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up 3rd down so they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in 3rd and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first 3rd down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
So South Alabama's offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And the Jaguars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Powell. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He wants to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Mahoney. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for
Mahomie.
The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Jaguars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Get the fuck out of here.
Awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be
Let me see this. I ain't even see that happen. Was my man's out of bounds? Show the replay. Nah, bro. I can't even challenge it. That's fucked up.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They really the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Now you die, man.
He breaks a tackle.
Now y'all gotta go, man. Now they gotta go. Did you just see that,
All
dude?
of that to get to the 29.
That was some BS.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this
It's
offense
all right, we
stay
got
with
it.
them all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your
That's what happened against the
entire
Raging
playbook.
Cajuns, though, man. Kicks in his zone.
Under fire.
Damn. I couldn't get that.
The negative
That
play
was a
just
Samara
getting rid
Stewart
of
type
that bait.
situation.
There's a great example of living to play another day.
Running
Keep it in
down,
the
running
pocket,
past the
nobody
quarterback.
open, throw it out of bounds.
He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but
Damn
the
it.
quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That made me waste a whole quarter, man.
Down. Got a man. It's Stokes. There to make the tackle.
Made me waste a quarter without scoring nothing. I got you, motherfucker.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale.
Fuck you and your defensive battle, bitch. Tired of this shit, man. I gotta show motherfuckers I'm the one, man.
And it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Yeah.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a
I ain't frustrated.
No better
You think
than
I'm
that, Jesse. You
frustrated?
can't take points off the
I'll
board.
show you how
But you
I'm
gotta move on.
frustrated.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Grimes. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
I do.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game.
I'll show you. It's a message to my man. Watch this.
They'll ride
Ah!
and leave it with him.
I will show you why we did that. Why did you do that? Why did you do that, Robin? I'll show you why, motherfucker. Let me come up to that booth.
Later in football game.
There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the front.
Hey, man. Andrew, man, I love you, baby.
A few more runs like that, and defensively,
I'm gonna know you, though. I'll tell you
more
that
guys in the
much.
box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big
Right.
run. The OC's got
Guys! Boy!
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his
He
head.
was just
Force
toying with him, yeah? Hey!
Take a sack on 1st down, go to go situation, move your offense backwards.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense.
That's what I told my girl, man. I said when the tight end is in motion, watch how the D reacts. Hey!
The end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play throw.
Looking for the score.
Bitch.
Right through his hands. He had
Don't
a
kick that
touchdown
field
and
goal,
just
baby. Give me my
didn't
shit.
look the ball in.
You block this shit real quick, too.
So now on comes the field goal unit.
Boing! Oh, come
And
on.
it's just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Fires to the big fella. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special.
Oh, you gotta catch that shit, my boy.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Mahoney. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout.
These
They'll talk it over, a
motherfuckers.
chance to
I'm not
tie
playing
or
this
even
shit,
take the lead before the break.
What's wrong with you, man?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
The only question is gonna whether or not your girl gonna suck my dick tonight, bitch. Shut the
He'll
fuck
try
up.
to throw and pick up the first down.
Tired of these guys talking shit to the player,
Down, but
man.
they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Looking down the middle. It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first
I
without
love you,
scoring.
bro. You know I love you, bro.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep, and these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just
Hey, man.
a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but
Y'all
man, it
let me
keeps
do
that
this
DB off
bullshit.
balance.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here.
Sneaks into the end zone.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take the 1-possession lead. There was just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
Watch this.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
A big play for this offense as they get
They're wearing it tight, all right, goddamn. What the fuck?
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Little. And he's brought down, but his flag is also down.
Hold on.
What's the kind of?
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. That brings them to within 1. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin.
This first half didn't go like I wanted it to go at all.
A lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable.
So let's do a Rit-esque second half and start loosening our belt and applying it to ass.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work.
Would you like to do that?
They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the pass
I
game.
would.
Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Quickly complete. And just a short.
Why do y'all make this scary like that?
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed
Sure hands, huh?
defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Jaguars line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They feed him again. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. Spins away from the defense. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field.
Yeah, South Alabama, that's me.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
I'm always South Alabama. Hold on, man. Why can't I hear my...
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
And how about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big choke play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls through.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
The Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. It was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete.
All right,
this
don't
defense
you
is physical and pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete. Late in the game. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The hand to the running back. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
I can't take it no more, goddamn. I know, right?
They'll run it. It's Powell. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Nestled just inside that right upright. And with just over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job right here late in the fourth quarter. They put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. That's caught. It's Booth. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Stokes. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Hayes. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Trying to get everybody lined up and get this play off and get a little closer to the end zone. They could really use a few yards here on third down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive.
No, I'm not gonna win this. It's over. It's over.
From their own 25-yard
Dub
line.
is in hand, my boys.
Looking for a man. It's Grimes. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. 3